All right, welcome, Emma. We cannot see you yet.
We can hear you now, but we can't see you. We'd love to see your face.
All right, I'm going to start by sharing my screen. All right, you can see a little bit into my world. Welcome, everyone. It's a bit wild at the moment. We have quite a few exciting projects coming up, and we've been getting to work on them. And so that's why our screen looks like this. All right, can everyone see the screen? Nice. All right. So time for nourishment. Elaine, did you want to say anything?
No.
I've been doing a lot of the talking.
No, welcome everybody. It's so good to have you all here. It's great that we come from all over the place. Not only Taranaki, we got people from out of town and from Auckland. And Joy, where are you exactly? Close to?
I'm close to Dannyburg.
Dannyburg, Palmerston North area, right?
Past Palmerston North, closer to Hastings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. That's exciting.
Yeah, so tonight is all about nourishment. There's going to be a creativity aspect to it, a meditation aspect to it, and then also getting to look at some of our beliefs. So who are we?
So I am Eileen.
I'm Jessica, and together
we make creative connections in SIT. And we've been doing this for around 4.5 years. We've been working very with lots of energy. We have poured all our love and who we are to this for the love of it, really. And yeah, so we've been here. We do lots of different things. Lots of people here already know us very well, but for the people that don't know us, we normally run workshops. We do essential oils. That this is the oil I just put on us in tune, the beautiful oil for being focused. Did you put any? I did double put, so I'll be really focused. Too focused, perhaps. Yeah, and it's a pleasure to be here, being in service to the community, being in service to you all, and just going back home. That's what we are all working on every day, every moment.
And I've just come from this experience where I was asked quite a few times, like, what do you do, right? That infamous question. And I got to answer that, like, Eileen and I, one of our key roles in the community is to remind adults how to play and how to connect in with their creativity. And I just feel so excited that that's what we get to do, because it's so fun. And fun's my favorite.
So you can write in the comments where you come from on the chat if you want, like Chanel and Emma. Let us know where you come from, because the other ladies already, and Nicola also is not right in New Plymouth. So just let us know. Just write in the comments so we know you are there and we can see you.
Absolutely. And we're all about connections, right? So there's things about you that possibly would be helpful for other people to know in this group. All right, Shelly's up here. So what our incredible clients have said about us, we're really honored that people come away from our experiences with such sweetness and wanting to come back for more. And so these are kind of like little bit of tasters about what are our bigger offerings, and also are really valuable in that you can anchor and you will get things out of it and have some space to nurture yourself. All right.
So if we have to measure ourselves, I don't know if you can see these slides. This is a bit like, just move you down here. How nurtured do you feel right now? 1 being 0 nurture, 10 being super nurture. Nurtured, as you say that word properly.
Is this what happens when you're double focused?
That's what happened when I have an accent. I'm from Chile, by the way. That's why the accent speaks Spanish. I can say it in Spanish.
You can say it in English too. You did a great job. So in the chat box, if you want to put, where are you and your nurtured number, right? Because there's a reason that you joined the call, right? Time to nurture, like how nurtured are you currently feeling?
We got Eltham, we got Motunui near Waitara. Katarina comes from Pihama, South Taranaki. We got a 7, being nurtured 7 there. That's a very high number. That's wonderful.
How nurtured are you, Eileen?
Well, after having a lovely dinner, I feel like a 6.
Yeah. I'm feeling like a 7.
Rural Takapo, South Hawke's Bay, nice. Lots of different places, love this.
Yes. All right, so what we're looking today is to change those numbers and increase them at least by 0.5 in the next 50 minutes. And who knows, maybe we'll be able to jump up even whole numbers, which would be amazing. All right, massage your ears.
Massage your ears. So for this exercise, you might want to get your earrings out, like I will. Otherwise, it doesn't work. So here we are not into the fancy world. We are into the practical world to get things done. So the idea is that you hold your hands, you put all the love that is available, and we breathe a little bit, and we invite all the magic that exists in our end of our hands. And we're just going to pour all what we constantly are giving to others. For first time in the day today, most likely we're going to share and nourish ourselves, because we can do that. And if you wrap them, like Shelley's going very energetic there, to put all the lovely experiences that they are there in the world that you have experienced in all your life, and you can have that feeling that makes you feel expanded and happy and grounded and connected. That's what we're going to gently rub our ears, starting from the top and going towards the bottom. And then when you get to the bottom, you unlock and you go back to the top again. And we do that 3 times. And see how you notice after doing that super gently and lovely and slow exercise that you can do anytime, anywhere you are.
Yeah, and you don't have to stop it 3 times. My
Yes.
ears love it. They get a little bit warm. They want me to continue. Yeah, so just even take notice, right? Like, how does that feel after you've just taken like 30 seconds to feel your ears? You know, to put your hands together, to put all that
Oh,
goodness.
somebody's adding head massage there. Sounds good. We gotta continue to the class, otherwise we're going to fall asleep there.
And you're welcome to do that along the way, right? Your body is telling you like, ooh, I like this, nourish me this way, right? And we get to listen. So we're going to move into a breathing exercise. So breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile, dwelling in the present moment, the only moment. Thich Nhat Hanh, I think is how you say his name. So we're going to go through a breathing exercise. It's a 4 square breathing exercise. I don't know if you all can, we'll move you all around as we do that. So we're going to make a 4 square or a box with our breath, and we'll inhale for 4, we'll hold for 4, and then we'll exhale for 8. And we'll repeat this 4 times. So I'll happily guide us through that. So you can keep your eyes open, or you can soften your gaze. And if you do have some essential oils, you're welcome to put those on your hands and then breathe those in the inhale to really support you in grounding and receiving that you've chosen to take this time for you, right? So you can put a few drops in the palm of your hand, rub it together. Yeah. And we're going to start by exhaling. So getting rid of all the stale air. So breathing it out. And we'll begin with the count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The bottom of the breath, releasing control, letting your natural rhythm return. Just taking a moment to notice what you notice. Releasing any judgment might be arising as sensations come into focus. Just taking a moment to tune into your thoughts and just noticing if they are currently present focused. You're thinking about the future, the past, if they're feeling sharp and in tune, the brain's feeling tired and maybe a little sluggish. Just noticing. And then bringing the awareness into the heart and noticing what emotions we feel there, what sensations. And tuning in to the larger body as a whole, just noticing what sensations are asking or most to the top to be noticed. And simply bringing our awareness to what's in the present moment for us. And coming back to the breath, the inhale, the exhale. When you're ready, if your eyes have been closed, gently blinking them open. Taking a moment to look around your space. And then when you're ready, coming back to center for the computer. And if you want, we'd love to notice or for you to share what you noticed as you paused for a moment. And we'll do this in the chat box if you're willing.
Thank you for that.
What do you notice?
Calm. My system is really calmed down. I just want to stay there actually.
So we've set this up, this experience, so that you can easily get into bed when we're done with this. All right, look at this little gingerbread man. So fear is fed by fear and beliefs of lack, distrust, and separation. So perhaps you've heard yourself say, like, there's not enough time, there's not enough money, there's not enough space, I can't. A common theme that's going through people's minds these days is the world is unsafe. And there's a bit of this division of the us versus them, right? And that's creating some fear in our systems. And so one of the easiest ways to shift out of fear is actually to get into gratitude, right? So gratitude evokes the opposite feeling, right? Like, look at that guy, he's completely changed. Because it focuses on well-being, trust, oneness, and abundance. So we're going to create an opportunity right now for you to share what you're grateful for. So in this moment, what are you grateful for? And we give some examples, right? Maybe it's the pets, maybe it's your family, maybe it's you saying yes to this and showing up. It could be anything. So what in this moment are you grateful for?
Can I just, before we go into that, I need to talk to Jody. Jody, can you hear me here? She needs to jump. Is Jody there?
Yeah, I think so. So while we're dealing with something, oh, you all can only see the poster. You can't see my screen. Oh, how confusing. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. And then I'm going to share my screen again, okay?
Yeah, I was seeing you.
So did you even get to see the gingerbread person?
No, I saw nothing.
You couldn't even see him? You all had no idea the cuteness that was happening on my screen?
So we gotta go back quickly and start presenting.
Oh my goodness. Okay, can you see this? The I'm grateful for? No, what is it showing now?
Yes, now you can. Yeah.
Now you can.
Now go.
Okay, can I go back so you can see this the gingerbread? This guy, oh, he's so sad. Look at him. He has so much fear. And now, look at him. He's so cute.
Oh, thank you, Jody, for no one was saying anything. You gotta tell us. We can't. I should have noticed. I got the two screens, but oopsies, we only human.
All right. So will you share, like right now, I'm really grateful that we just found out we were having that tech problem. And you all were looking at a poster. That wasn't what we were doing it. Oh, yours still hasn't come through. Okay. Are other people having the tech problem too? Are you just seeing the poster? Okay, I'm going to stop one more time. Stop share. And then I'm going to do shared screen. Okay, Emma, you can see it all now. Can you all see this part?
Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
Just a white screen.
What's going on here? So you can't see my computer?
Yeah, now it's coming.
No.
Screen. There.
Now there's a what are you grateful for in this moment poster?
Great. Okay, shall we start from here?
Arrow moving around on it.
Okay, so you can see.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is the screen we're on. All right. So again, so can everyone see it? Yes?
Yeah.
And if you can't, we will send a replay, so do not to worry.
It might, if you can't see it, it might be worth going out and coming back in.
And you let them in. Oh,
All right, so what are you all grateful for in this current moment? Me, I'm grateful for technology. I'm grateful for you all being here and for the opportunity to take time for self.
I'm grateful for this amazing office that we are, today's the last day we are here. So I am completely, lots of gratefulness of this space has been an amazing space for the last couple of years. So that's one of the things I'm grateful. I can be talking all night. And yep, you let her in there,
Yep.
Hopefully.
What are they right there?
Okay, so we go
Yeah.
Grateful for delicious meal cooked by my hubby, my family, my home, the beach so close, the animals. Grateful for you guys. Thank you. We too for you. Grateful for my dance sisters and practice tomorrow. Nice. My daughters, my well-being journey, and my hubby cook. I think my lovely meal, my hubby cooked. That lovely, Emma.
I'm grateful for breath. Yes, that one. So notice how it feels to be in the presence of the gratitude of not only yourself, of others as well, right? Like we can feed off of and be nurtured by other people's gratitude as well. And so if you're having a conversation with someone that feels really low and dense, or you're having a conversation with yourself that feels really low and dense, a great way to, because it doesn't change the situation necessarily, it can change the way that you view it. is by having gratitude, right? What's something you're grateful for in this moment, and how can you look at or experience the situation while you look through the lens of gratitude? Because we can find different solutions, right? Because we, if we're looking at a problem or an issue, we don't find the solution by looking at it through the same energy or frequency unto which the problem has been created. We actually need to spiral above it. So because that's where the solutions or the answers exist. And gratitude is one of those stepping stone ladders that allow us to get to another position or seat or viewpoint where we can access.
It's like jumping in a plane when you can see it from above. And you see the situation like that, it's just going out of your ego, of the smallness of that problem that can be like looking at a drawer, you know, you just look at the whole house and things can easily be changed like that because it's only a drawer in the house after all.
All right.
So the absorbent mind, has anybody heard about the absorbent mind before? Apart from the people that have been coming to our workshops for a bit. They would have heard us speaking about this. So the absorbent mind is the mind that when we born, since the moment you are in your mom's womb, you start absorbing everything. We absorb everything, as you can see in the picture. You can see positive things and negative things. We absorb absolutely everything. See if I can move you all there so you can see. So what's happened? You just absorb without saying this is good, this is bad, this is white, this is black, whatever. We just like drink it till we come to 7 years old roughly. And it's like a camera that you develop everything you've seen. So that's why they talk a lot about how important is those years, those early years. That's why it's so important, this early childhood that should be incredibly well paid. That's what happened in Netherlands. He said that they are like super, they invest a lot, they give mom and dad time off because it's the most important times for what you're going to become in the future years. But the story is with the dice, that's where we create our belief systems, and we live sometimes being a 40-odd years old person believing that whatever happened, the absorbent mind is the real truth. And that sometimes could be a little bit tricky, isn't it? So now we're going to talk about downloads. Jessica is going to put the next slide. And
it's not all doom and gloom, right? Like what came in on the film from 0 to 7, we actually can change, right? What allows us to change it, though, is becoming conscious that this is what we're holding as a belief. This is what we're holding as truth. And when we become aware of that, then we actually have an opportunity to look at it in the mirror and be like, actually, do I believe that is true, right? Do I want to uproot that truth or that belief system and actually plant something different? And that's what we're going to have an opportunity to do tonight. So there's different ways that you can change your belief systems. And one of the ways that Eileen and I find really effective and is like a keystone point of a technique that we use, which is called theta healing, is downloads. So downloads in modern day, right? Downloads is like if we upload a program onto a computer, right? Presuming or acting like we're the computer, right? So we get an upload of a program and it allows us to have access to information and different beliefs instantly. Right? It's as if we've downloaded a zip file and we're ready to open it. So and it comes from unconditional love, right? Which is who we actually are in our essence. And when we choose to plug into that, then we know everything, right? We just sometimes forget that when we're in these individual expressions. So we're going to offer a couple of downloads. And it's really simple. If you want to receive this, right? Then you say yes. And then because we are these infinite beings, or we believe we're these infinite beings, then we actually have instant access to that. The key is you got to believe it's possible, right? So would you like to know it's possible to change your beliefs with ease?
Yes, please.
If the answer is yes, then say yes, thank you. And it is done.
Would you like to know you have permission to make yourself a priority?
Yes, thank you. And would you like the felt sense of what it is to be in the world feeling 100% nurtured. Yes, thank you. So the invitation is to close your eyes. Like, this is instantaneous, right? So close your eyes if you want to. Everything's an invitation with us, right? And if you didn't want those downloads, it's okay. You don't have to take them. And just imagine, right? Like, what if that was just possible? What if it was just possible for you to have permission to prioritize yourself, to know what it feels like to be 100% nurtured, to have the ability to change your beliefs with ease, reminding you at the core level that you know how to do this. You know how to be this strong, resilient Mohini in the world that also is allowed to look after herself and be looked after. And opening the receptors to remember. And perhaps in this lifetime, to experience it for the first time. And again, just take note of how that feels for you. And if you want, you can keep your eyes closed, and Eileen's going to lead us in meditation.
So before we go to the meditation, we're going to quickly discuss a little bit of these beliefs that you might grab on the way. So others goes before you, otherwise you are rude. It'll be better to give than receive. Get up and go and do something useful. You go?
Toughen up, you're fine. Right? And your body will let you know if you don't have this on a conscious level yet, right? What was possibly one of these programs or these stories that were offered to you in these earlier years that you decided were truth, right? So you don't want to be lazy. You have to earn your place at the table, right? It's not just given. I can't rest. There's more to do. You must share what you have. If I don't do it, no one will. I can't, or I'm not allowed to say no. If I have needs, it's a bother. And it's actually my duty to serve others. Does anybody have one of those or multiple of those that resonate with them?
Send us an emoji in the comments if you do.
So tonight in the meditation, you can choose one of these beliefs, one that resonated with you or had some form of a felt sense about it. Or if you have another one that you're ready to uproot, you're welcome to choose that instead. And Eileen's going to lead us through a meditation where we're going to have an opportunity to nurture ourselves by changing a belief pattern.
Okay, lovely. So I invite you to close your eyes if that's available to you. Possibly we are already sitting in a comfortable position. We're just going to keep reminding to breathe and to let go and allow our bodies to relax even deeper. And to feel our system, to feel our body, and to feel, bring the gratitude to it. Bring the gratitude to our hair, our eyes, our mouth, this incredible machine, to the internal organ, the internal organs, the external organs, the skin, the nails, every part of our body that is working alongside with us. And if it's not, he's healing every minute, rejuvenating, nourished, and just growing and changing. And I invite you to visualize on your feet, like if you were a tree, some roots growing. And we're going to go all the way to Mother Earth, Papa Chamama, Papa Tuanuku, all the way in there to the bottom of the earth with those roots. And I invite you to send the gratitude to Mother Earth, Father Earth, and send love and feel and connect and emerge and become one. We touch the bottom of the earth and then we bring the energy back to us, to our feet, all the way to our knees, our groins, our back, our front, our heart, all our internal organs, stroking ourselves with this beautiful energy of Mother Earth. And we're going to go really, really quickly up to the sky, past your bedroom, past the layers, the sun, the stars, the universe. And we get there and we find an incredible door. That is your unique door. Only you know that door. It's the perfect size, it's the perfect color. It's that door that when you look at it, it makes your heart shine, makes you so happy because you know you are home. You are home to yourself. When you open the door, you go inside. And there is where you can see, you can manifest, you can create. It's a safe space. And the invitation is that we go and look inside there. We hold our hands and we go in the ground and we take one or two of these beliefs that they just arose in the talk. Which one is the belief you want to just get rid of, like a weed? Just grab it with gratitude because it serves you well. We say thank you, but I no longer need you anymore. You're welcome to be released right now. And you can visualize it like bubbles, like sparkles going to the sun, going to Creator, going to the golden light, to Krishna, whatever you want to name it, just release it and give it so it gets transmuted to the light. And then I invite you to look in your hands, in your heart. What is the new belief? What is the new story we're going to be placing in the ground? What is your new statement, your new mantra? We always say this in the positive and in the I am powerful. I am in the present. I am a powerful being. I am connected. I am an incredible channel of the light. What is your statement? And visualize how you planted on the ground. It's a seedling already. And nurture it. Put some creations around it. Some rock, some crystals, some beautiful roses, flowers, create a mandala, whatever you want to do. We are creative beings, and it's so simple for us to do that when we are in our imagination world. plant the feeling. How are you going to feel when this is become a wonderful, powerful tree? Notice how your cells are shining and they dancing of excitement for the new belief. And when you're ready, pour some unconditional love and water and sun and energy to this incredible plant that is sitting in your heart, resting with love, growing with strength, absorbing everything, the good, the gold, the energy, the sun, to grow stronger and stronger and wiser. And place your hands in your heart if you wish to know that there is growing. And ask her what is it needing to be nourished. What does it like? And listen to a quick answer. When you're ready, you can close the door and say thank you for the space. And come back. From the universe and start feeling your clothes again. Move your toes and your fingers and your head if you need to stretch. Deep breathe in and breathe out. And open your eyes.
So we're going to move into the creativity part of tonight. So sometimes when people are new to creativity, and even if they're not, the creative prompts can be really helpful. So what are the seeds you're planting now? What's the first steps you're committed to making? And what do you notice in your body as the new belief takes root? And so with expressive arts, there's no right or wrong, right? There's only what is. And so this is an opportunity to use your artistic license to trust whatever it is that shows up on your paper or however you are expressing. And if you feel kind of stuck, one of the easiest ways I find is to just close my eyes and choose a color, and then put that color to the paper and let it happen. So we'll be here for about 10 minutes. And if you don't feel like drawing anything and you want to write answers to those words or whatever it is that will serve you best, we trust your divine wisdom. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. We have 2 more minutes.
वसते लक्ष्मी करमध्ये सरस्वती करमूले तु गोविन्द प्रभाते करदर्शनम्
And we'll get our place to a stopping place. Remembering you're in the comfort of your own home. So if you want, you can continue creating after this call. So this is an opportunity to share. What is your new belief with us? What is your drawing? And I think we have enough time to to hear from as many of you as want to share. So who's willing? And if it's no one, that's okay. We're not here to force anybody into anything.
I can share. So my new belief is the seeds that I'm planting now is that I'm no longer going to subject myself to this bullshit cultural story we have around grief, and that she'll be right and get on with it and don't take too long. And I'm going to allow the time that it takes to feel the feelings and go through the process so that I can feel healed at the end of it and seen and loved. And how that felt in my body was relief, big sigh, free from cultural conditionings. I feel sovereign and powerful, and it feels good to give myself permission to be how I am rather than how I think we're meant to be. And it might not fit in with everybody else around me right now, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. I am complete.
Thank you, Shelley. What a beautiful level of acceptance and permission to give yourself, like, enough is effing enough. And you've reached that place where it's like, actually, my sovereign self requires something different, and I'm allowed to have that. Beautiful. Thank you.
I realize it's not for everybody, and I do feel a lot of gratitude for the space that I have in my life and the fact that I don't have a job to go to that's away from my home, so that I can actually do this. Because last time I was in a space like this, I still had to function and go to work, and so I understand that not everybody can take the time that they need, but this feels like, even though it's difficult and painful, it is still a blessing. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Actually, I am actually complete now.
Well, and sometimes it can feel like a full-time job, this self-healing, and society, or my experience of society, like you mentioned, Shelley, doesn't always allow for or support that. And so well done for carving that out and making the space for that. Absolutely. All right. How do you say your name? Chanel? Chanel?
Chanel.
Chanel. Okay.
Chanel. I am worthy. I am loving, I am lovable, and I have nothing to fear. And I feel loved, I am safe, and I can say no and not feel guilty.
Yeah.
And my needs are my responsibility.
Love that.
Yes, please.
Now that's
Yeah.
strong and powerful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Clear.
It's taken me a long time to get to this space where I'm in now, and it's actually quite empowering when you reach that space and don't have any obligatory feelings, and not taking on other people's shit, basically. And learning to have that boundary and own what's yours and not own what isn't yours. So yeah, so that's taken a lot of work, and I'm right in the the core of it actually, because I'm also looking at shifting my work situation and wanting to do more healing modalities myself, through my own exposure and trauma that I've been through and the journey that I've taken, and not forcing but allowing other people and holding the space for them to begin their journeys. So thank you.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you, Chanel. Yeah. So Shelley and Chanel's shares were really beautiful for their own unique reasons, and also this universal reason, right? That when somebody stands in their power and shares a truth with us, there's a transmission that happens, right? Like you heard Eileen say, yes, thank you, I'll take some of that, right? And Shelley was like, yeah, that, right? There's something that happens when we're in the space of others, right? That we can receive, and Chanel, you spoke into this too, right? Like that people are constantly, and Shelley, you talked about this too, constantly offering us gifts, right? Sometimes they're gifts that we don't want, right? Sometimes there's belief systems and behaviors and actions and thoughts that are not in alignment with us. And it can be just that, right? Like, no, thank you, right? Like there's that back to you. Like this doesn't have a resonance, or the resonance it has with me is not aligned with who I am and who I am becoming. And because of that, I hand that back.
Yeah.
Right? We can do this. And the more that we get to know ourselves and the more that we nurture ourselves, the more resources we have to be like, no, right? Like that's not mine, right? Here's that back to you. And it doesn't even have to go to you, right? Like you can, Eileen offered us this in that meditation, right? We can hand it over to the force that is larger than our humanness, right? To get sorted, right? We don't even have to do the sorting. It doesn't have to go to return to sender. It can go, right? Like to light and love.
When it resonates, what you said, Chanel, was I am 100% responsible for my own needs. Yes, because so often we wanting others to fill our needs. So often we want the other to fulfill. In Chile, we have this saying that we meet with others and it's your half orange. And I always was saying, I can't meet my other half because it's half and half we brought. So we need to meet a full orange. And luckily Alex is ginger, you know, so he's a full orange, but on the way that we don't fill each other's gap. We do in a way, but we hold each other's hands and you walk. It doesn't have to be with your partner. It could be with your business partner, with your, as Alex calls us, my wife, with your friend, with your wherever, you know, we hold each other accountable, and you do it for yourself as well. But yeah.
I'd just like to add to the needs thing. You know, we are responsible for our needs, but I think we don't have to meet all our own needs.
No.
We're just responsible for getting them met.
Yes.
If we need something, it's up to us to be courageous and brave and take that risk and ask for what we need. We might not receive it, but we're responsible for making that step to make it happen for ourselves.
Yes, I feel when we honor ourselves, we honor others in the process, basically.
Beautiful. And I love the support, Joy, that you're putting out there.
Got some comments, have we?
Yeah, so sweet.
Read the comments.
Yeah, that's beautiful. May your seeds really flourish, Shelley. And thank you for that. Love, Mel. What you said really resonates. Knowing what to own and what not to own up to. Standing up is really a gift in life. So we're gonna scale again, right? So how nurtured do you feel now? Right? So remember back to when we started an hour ago. So right now, how nurtured do you feel? And share with us in the chat box. Seven to 8.5. Okay, there's a possibility for a 1.5 jump. Amazing. The 7, yes. Like any climb in a number is incredible, considering like thinking like we're at 8:20 at night, right? Like how amazing is that? That at the later hours of your day, you're still able to increase your numbers. And 9.
Great.
Yeah. And this is simple, right? And easy, right? To refill their cup, to spend time nurturing yourselves. It took a willingness to play a little bit, be creative, and let go of some of those old beliefs or seeds and start nurturing new ones. So well done, you all. So we are continuing to offer resources and love to the community that's always growing. And so you can find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we're learning how to grow that. And then we also have a Facebook group called Remember You Belong. And if you're not already a member, we would love to have you there. And then for those who are local, and even those who are not, we have a couple of in-person events coming up. One is an Unmask Yourself play shop. So it's all about getting to that authenticity of who we are and doing it in a really playful way. And then we also have a 3-day retreat coming up at the end of August. And those who attended our last one, well, they left feeling really revitalized and alive. There's a couple on this call. Yeah. So that's us. Anything else?
No, what else have we got in there?
Thank you. Oh, no.
No.
We have one more slide.
So you can go into the draw to win a rollerball, an Aroma Touch Calm and Relax rollerball that Shelly was showing her once that she won. And we still, Shelly, you can still go to, I think you haven't reviewed us on Google in case you want to win another one. So wherever you ladies want to go and review us, because that's the way we grow, that's the way people know what we do. You're going to be in the draw to win one of these incredible rollerballs that will be Aroma Touch. Is one of my favorite. I use it kind of daily. It's good for relaxing your muscles. It's just so lovely. It smells divine. It's super gentle, and it's great for massage oils. The massage oil. So yeah, go and write a review. We are sure that you most likely learned something tonight. Got something, went into your heart space, or whatever that is there that you can share with us and with the world will be highly appreciated.
All right, that's us for the night. Any other comments, questions, or statements?
I'd like to take a photo of us all as well. Will that be something that you will be willing to before we go?
Yep. Chanel, you got something?
Oh yeah, before that.
Confirm, is it Emma? Is that your name? No.
Jessica.
Hello?
Jessica.
That's Jessica.
Oh, me.
Jessica and Eileen.
Jessica and Eileen. Okay, cool.
Sorry, Chanel, there is an Emma on the call, and I thought you were asking her.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I was asking. Yeah, I for some reason